Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the channel for another walk with me in the Peak District, following the mysterious walks from this book. This time we're doing Eyam, Plague Village. This video might be a little bit different because I might have to do a lot of voiceover work for this one. From what I can gather and the vibe I'm getting from this one is there's going to be a lot of information scattered throughout, so I think doing voiceovers will work better. But yes, we're back finally. I apologise for the delay. It's been like a month. Yeah, a lot of things happened. I moved house, that took a lot longer getting unpacked and sorted than I thought it would. Had some more work done at the dentist, which really held it up. Couldn't really talk very well for a few weeks after that, but yeah, we're about settled down now, so back to the walking up steep hills. I'm already out of breath, we've barely started. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good one, so let's see what we can find. Well, that hill about killed me. I had to take about 3 or 4 stops just to get my breath back. So yeah, that month-long break of not doing any hikes has taken its toll a bit. Gosh, whose idea was it to put lots of hills in the Peak District? But anyway, we're following this road for about half a mile, so given the author's idea of distances, it'll probably just be about 200 meters. We're basically going until we get to a T-junction, and then we're looking for a well. I'm not sure on the significance of that, but I'll put it in a voiceover once we're there. So yeah, that's where we're at.
With Eyam in lockdown during the plague and in isolation from other towns and villages, Mumpesson's well was used as a dropping off point for food from the neighbouring villages. The residents of Eyam would leave coins in the water as a payment, with some sources saying that the priest William Mumpesson filled the well with vinegar to help sterilise the coins.
I've got to say, coming to Eyam does feel a little eerie. That's just me being a bit weird. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, came here with a school field trip. Gosh, must have been, what, 11, maybe 10? Yeah, I felt exactly the same way back then. There's just something about this place that feels eerie. It's got a lot of history here, and that's what makes it a bit eerie for me. There are a lot of points around it as well, where the history is apparent. There's more to come though.
The Riley graves mark the spot where Mrs. Elizabeth Hancock's husband and 6 children were buried after becoming victims of the plague, all within 7 days. The name of the graves comes from the name of the field, known as Riley's Field.
As you can see, there's a lot of information dotted around the village. A lot of houses had like little plaques in front of them, giving some information like on who lived there, who died, and things like that. I'd be here all day trying to film it all, but I definitely recommend coming here to have a look yourselves. There's quite a few graves around as well. It's always weird. I always feel a bit weird filming and taking pictures of graves. Just feels wrong, but it's kind of the point of the video, you know, I want to highlight this kind of stuff. So if you're watching thinking, oh, that's a bit weird, I wouldn't do that. Well, I wouldn't normally, but I'm rambling a bit, but I feel like I've got to pad this video out a bit more. But yeah, I think we're heading to some sort of cave. Briefly read it, but yeah, let's head that way. Had to happen sooner or later. Cows. We're just gonna have to do it, aren't we, and hope for the best. The interesting thing is, this little part of the route is optional. Basically I go to this cave and then come back the same way I come, so If I wanted to, I could just not bother doing this, but we'll go in, we'll see how they respond. If they're not that bothered, then we'll carry on. Maybe it'll help me get over my fear of cows, but we shall see. Yeah, I thought I'd just talk a little bit about this. I'm not going to bother doing it in voiceover. I can't remember where I read it, but I don't think it was in this book. But this whole cave section, I can't remember what it's actually called, something church. It was basically used during the outbreak of the plague to help spread the, to help prevent the spread of the infection. They came here instead of the church. Again, eerie. You just picture like loads of people coming here during a lethal pandemic, where everybody's dying. No cure or anything like that. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Scarier than walking by those cows anyway. Right, well, let's get back then, following the same route we came, so back past the cows. Lovely. Right, well, that's the end of that walk. Just heading back to the van now. But if you've liked that little video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you in another video very soon. Bye for now.